Now, here to tell us more about one such program are a nominee for Best Female Vocalist, Kim Grog. If we were to get married, which we probably won't, but her name would be Kim Grog Grog. Something to think about, really. And MAC award-winning songwriter, Brett Christopherson.
Many of you know, I am a proud member on the MAC Board of Directors. And I also serve on an advisory board for another really great organization here in New York City called Wingspan Arts. Now, Wingspan Arts is a nonprofit group whose mission is to reach out and expose diverse groups, especially young audiences, to all forms of the performing, visual, media, and literary arts. We're honored to have the founder and president of Wingspan with us this evening, Gary Bernstein. Thank you. Gary Bernstein and their artistic director, Jessica Bashline. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Deserves applause. Now, Wingspan offers customized programs for young adults, in school, after school, as well as a summer conservatory. And a couple of years ago, they created a cabaret troupe. Wingspan began this cabaret troupe so that students could learn the history of and be introduced to songs from the world of musical theater, from the Great American Songbook, from new and upcoming songwriters, and from songwriters who write especially for cabaret. This year, MAC became involved with the cabaret troupe by sponsoring one of the group's high school seniors. To teach their programs, Wingspan engages professional artist educators, and for the past 4 years, the very talented Brett Christopherson has worked as their musical director. Brett.
So, Oscar Hammerstein wrote in one of my very favorite musicals, "If you become a teacher, by your pupils you'll be taught." It's been, for the past 5 years, it's been my great pleasure to learn and grow from the very talented young artists at Wingspan. This was my first year to work with the Wingspan Cabaret Troupe, and fittingly, as this is the year of the songwriter, our focus this year was new songwriters, and it was a wonderful opportunity to introduce and to be introduced to a wide variety of new voices with new stories to tell, many of whom incidentally have been honored by MAC in the past, some of whom were Adam Guan, Drew Fornarola, and Amy Englehart, and myself. And about this time last year, Jessica Bashline and I were kicking around ideas for our conservatory musical production, and I get this crazy email from her. She says, "I want to do ragtime." We did ragtime with 35 kids in a black box theater. It was really wonderful. And when we were first kicking around this idea, she said, we need a coal house. Do you know anybody? So I said, yes, I do. My student Akil Rowe at the Professional Performing Arts School, we brought him in. He did a wonderful job. Akil is currently finishing his senior year at the Professional Performing Arts School, where I teach in the musical theater department. At a school filled with gifted young performers, Akil stands out for his discipline, his attention to detail, and his ability to communicate a lyric, a skill at the very heart of cabaret. He was recently accepted to study musical theater at the University of Michigan, and we're very excited to see what lies ahead for this young man.
Everyone, please welcome to the stage Brett Christopherson, a MAC Award winner, and the very first MAC Scholarship winner to Wingspan Arts Cabaret Troupe, Akil Rowe.